guys, welcome back to the Style and Beauty Doctor on YouTube. Today we are going to be talking about nudes. Nude is a subjective term that references one's skin tone, and since we come in such an array of beautiful shades, that's a lot of nudes. As much as you see those two like Tyrone Bigham's looking nudes that are out there actually are a lot of great nude options for those of us with deeper skin tones, and today I'm going to show you what to look for and how to find them, so stay tuned. So you might have heard that one of the best ways to find a nude is to just put your concealer on your lips and then put a clear gloss on top of that. And that might work, but it doesn't work for everyone, and then it also doesn't last very long. So here's what you need to look for, and you'll be able to spot your nude from any brand. Okay, so first things first, the best nude for a darker skin tone is gonna be some iteration of a brownish pink or a pinky brown. You gotta have the brown and the pink. You'll know the nuances when you see them. So the brownest part of the shade is gonna correspond to your skin tone. So it's gonna be like about your skin tone, maybe a little bit lighter. And then the pink part of the shade is to give it a little bit of a pop so that you don't get washed out. Sometimes a nude, when it's too close to your skin tone, can wash you out unless you do other makeup tricks, but we'll talk about that further down the line. So your nude can be matte, it can be glossy, or it can be a satin finish. So like many women of color, my lips are two different colors. My top lip is brown and my bottom lip is pink. Now you might think that's a little problematic with finding a nude, but no. If you use a nude that's more opaque, meaning that it's thicker in consistency, it's more pigmented, it's not sheer. So something that's opaque is going to be able to give you coverage so you don't have to do anything to kind of color correct your lips, if you know what I mean. So this is why I opt for an opaque nude, because then I don't have to do any extra tricks to kind of get my lips to even out in color for the color to show up. But if you have a sheer nude that you like absolutely must, you cannot live without, you must have it, there are some things that you can do to get your lips to even out. One thing you can do, you can use a lip pencil that is in the color of your dominant lip color. So if your lips are more brown than they are pink, you would use a brown liner to even it out. If your lips are more pink than they are brown, then use a pink liner to even things out. Or you can use some of your concealer to kind of cancel out the color and then put your lip color on top of that. But you don't have to do any of that if you use an opaque shade. If both of your lips match, but they're darker in color, you definitely want to go with more of an opaque nude that has a little bit more pink in it, because that's what's going to help kind of balance out the color. Or instead of that, what you can do is you can take a pink gloss, a medium pink, nothing too light, nothing too dark, and you can put that in the center of your lips, blot it out, blend it out, and that'll give you that pop of color so you're not completely muted and you're not washing yourself out. Okay, so now I'm gonna try on some shades. Some of them are gonna be and then some of them are gonna be good. So sit back and take a look. Okay, so these are nudes that are too sheer. Now they're not bad colors, they're just too sheer. And it's like, why spend your money on something that doesn't show up that well, or that you have to do extra things to get it to show up? And you'll notice it more once you see this side by side of my bare lips and the sheer color, where it's like, hello, I could have done that with a clear gloss almost. So in this batch, I'm not saying that these colors are wrong, I'm just saying they have too much pink in them to be classified as a nude. Like this one looks great on me, but I wouldn't classify that as a nude. I would say it's like a light pink shade. Ditto with this one. This shade's a little darker, but still very much on the pink side. Great lip color on me, just not a nude, more of a pink color. But if your lips are naturally darker in color, some of these pinkier shades would make great nudes for you, especially the ones with a glossier finish. It's like I was mentioning earlier, the pink will help to offset the dark tones in your lip. So these next set of nudes are perfect for me because they have the right mix of brown and pink, plus they're opaque, so that gives me coverage because my natural lips are two different colors. So if you're about my complexion, these might also make for great nudes for you as well, but what I want you to pay attention to more than anything is the way that the shade looks, that right mix of brown and pink. Don't get caught up in the brands, because tons of brands actually have colors like this as well. Now keep in mind that a brown lip color doesn't always necessarily mean that it's going to be a great nude. These are brown lip colors that are on me and they look great, but they're brown lip colors, they're not necessarily nudes for everyone. Now you can also wind up going too light with your nude, and on a deeper skin tone, that contrast can sometimes look a little ashy. Now yes, you could add a darker liner and some lip gloss to make that color work more for your skin tone and make it work more like a nude, but then it winds up looking like a color that looks like that straight out of the tube, and why waste the time and money doing all of that? I love mixing lip colors together, but colors that work on their own individually, but buying a shade that doesn't work with the intention to doctor it up doesn't make any sense for your money, your time, or your stash space. And we certainly aren't going to settle for too light nudes like this, not when there's so many colors that work perfectly fine on us. Blush is a major component with your nude lip look, and blush is going to be a topic of my next video, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. And that is how you find the perfect nude for darker skin tones. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribed, and if you really love this video, make sure you share it with 3 makeup-loving friends. Put it on Twitter, put it on Instagram, put it on whatever, put it on Facebook. Let's keep the party going. Make sure you follow me on social via the links below. And leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite nudes are. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye. For more fashion and beauty tips, make sure you check out my blog, thestyleandbeautydoctor.com.